we're going to start doing things a little bit differently for the community
Hey, real
community
quickly.
weekly update. So if everyone
Hey,
wants to
Stags.
go have a look at the
I
VC
don't know if
text chat,
Stags
we've
can
got a
talk.
brand new like weekly snapshot of what we're actually doing, and one second.
Can you hear us, Stax?
Mr. Golden Stags.
I don't think he can hear us.
I don't think he can hear us.
Mr. Stags.
His mic glitches out sometimes.
Bro. His mic's from Ohio.
Okay, so PJ won't be joining us today. He's going to a doctor's appointment, but he will be back in time for the ChatGPT session. So that's all good. Yeah. So if everyone wants to have a look at the, I can't hear people. Who's talking?
Yeah,
Stags, can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me, Stags?
So to answer your question, the ChatGPT session is PJ coming in and teach us about prompting ChatGPT and all the things that you can actually do with it.
Got it.
So, yeah, what's up, Stags? We're all trying to talk to you, but you couldn't hear us.
Oh yeah, anybody? I was just like, oh, this is So I just went on one. What were you guys saying?
You're good. He was just asking what the
ChatGPT
session was. And we're trying to get your attention, but it's all good. You can keep going.
Oh, sweet. So I just spoke to PJ. He won't be around for the community updates today. Did you guys hear that bit before?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you're good.
Right, cool. All right,
we can hear you. You just couldn't hear any of what we were trying to say to you.
Oh, sweet. So, yeah, I can hear you guys now. So, yeah, so this is the new format that we're going to be doing for the community updates. You guys see on the left-hand side, this week's events is going to be talking about what we're doing this week. The focus work streams. This is like Hydra's area because he's taking over as project manager down now, which got voted in last week. So, yeah, so he'll be talking about that. I don't know what the colors mean. I think it's working on what we need to work on, and yeah, I don't know what red is, but looks like it's important. So yeah, the DAO balance sheet, exactly what funds are in and how much they're worth. So this was as of yesterday. It's probably taken a little bit of a dip now due to the price of ETH coming down, the royalty funds and the deployer wallet. This is underneath that we've got updates. So what we need to be doing, who's in charge of that, who's taking lead. So yeah, incorporation, that's Hydra. And yeah, he just saying where he's at with it, what his blockers are. Redeploy website. So our blockers now is we need to source some reliable Web3 and React developers. Blockers, another blocker, we need an owner who can lead or help with this stream. So we had a meeting about that yesterday with Hogs, and a couple of people reached out today and yesterday regarding that with some ideas. So that will be happening soon. We just need to sort of get a scope of work on what exactly we need, so we know exactly who to hire for that. And there is yeah, whoever else is doing that. So there's Bud. I know he's been speaking with Hydra regarding a proposal to monetize the training. Fire Convoy is talking about trying to monetize the training that we put out. And last week I put out a little job post for server moderation because Henry is going to be taking a bit of a backseat. He's got some in real life stuff, and he can't really commit the time to it anymore. So we're going to try and find some other people who can sort of do that. Is anyone talking and I'm ignoring them, or you guys just listening?
Nah, you're good.
Okay. And then proposals. Just double checking. Okay, proposals. So we've got an education one, education production, which was in Keepers for the whole week, and I believe it is now ready for a snapshot vote. So if you guys have Monks in your wallet and you want to participate in the voting system, please jump on that snapshot and give us a little vote for that. Incorporation. Hydra's working on that now. The budget, Hydra's also working on that now, and then treasury management. They're all going to be put into keepers review. With that being said, I will jump into community, and then I'll pass it on to the rest of the team. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to check my messages. And yeah, so Hydra won't be joining us either. He was supposed to because he was.
Hey man.
Oh, you're
Sorry.
here. You're here. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good. Are you still Are you still driving?
Yeah, man. I just stopped into the city, so it's all good now.
Oh, beautiful. I tried to go over that document as best I could. Do you want to touch on that at all?
Yeah, just just take a couple of minutes. No worries. Yeah. So guys, sorry to be a bit off on this first week. I just really wanted us to have a weekly snapshot that provides a transparent view of where we're at with everything that's going on. The intent of this is obviously to just be a summary. Over time, I'll work with Stags and the other keepers and with anyone to develop a more comprehensive kind of weekly as well as a monthly kind of snapshot of where we're at, just so we do have something for you guys to consume if you can't make an AMA. I think broadly I heard Stags chiming in on a couple of things, which and the initiatives, which is all good. I think probably the key things we need help and advice with are the blockers in red on that page. If there's anywhere that you guys want to help, or anyone that you know, or anything, please reach out to us. And we're keen to progress this DAO as much as you are. So if you can help us out, that'd be awesome. And that's me. Thanks, Stags.
No worries. So I'm just going to run through some of the community for everybody this week. So just regarding the events, so as you guys know, community updates are on now because we changed them due to a public holiday yesterday. Bud Smart Money is after this, and he'll be going in depth in regarding his indicator. So it's a follow-on from last week. A lot of people were very interested in that. A lot of people opted in for that in the war room I saw. Yeah, so jump in for that. We're going to go in depth more. I don't know if you were here, for, Bud, but Summershine mentioned that his portfolio has doubled purely due to that indicator. So yeah, so it's obviously working. ChatGPT is on straight after Bud Smart Money. And yeah, a lot of people have reached out and said, "Oh, we want more ChatGPT. We want more AI stuff." So we'll be doing that. Tomorrow we have ads, leads, and online sales training with Jang. He'll be jumping into the server. And then we've only got one event on tomorrow. So we've only got, usually I do 2 every day of the weekday. But we actually are having a meeting regarding Chi. We want to get that ball rolling and stop mucking around with it. So we're having a meeting. There's 3 people, I think, in that meeting. So we're just going to start hatching down. And then tomorrow there'll be a regular Chi meeting again. So we're going to have a private meeting to discuss what we need to do, where we need to go, and how we need to act on it. And then we're going to present that to everybody next week. Thursday, we have Mind, Body, and Soul. So Mind, Body, and Soul is going to be hosted on Twitter Spaces. Can make it for that. That would be amazing. Thursday, Body and Soul, we're going to jump back into the Discord server, and we're going to be talking with Squabber about his communication series. It's been pushed back a couple of weeks due to events going too long or whatever. So yeah, we're going to jump that. I think last week we had 1 hour session that turned into a 2.5, 3 hour session. So we didn't end up doing that communication series. And then on Sunday we have the Monks Poker. Just touching on the Monks Poker, if you guys are in any other communities that you guys want to collab with regarding the poker, reach out to myself or Dizzy or Postmaster. And I'm pretty sure that was it. Dizzy, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, reach out to one of us or open up a ticket and I can tag the people into it, and we'll get those things going. Monks Poker this week was won by Postmaster. That's his second week in a row of winning. Yesterday, which was Monday for most, Tuesday for some, we had the day off due to the public holidays. Moving forward, we're going to be a bit more selective on the days that we take off because Americans have far too many holidays. So, and I was told by a few people that, this isn't really a public holiday. It is for schools, it is for banks, but everyone else is a normal day. So, yeah, we're going to be a bit more selective because we don't really want to. We want to keep the engagement going. Doesn't matter what day it is. And personally, I think on public holidays, like unless it's like 4th of July or Christmas or New Year's Day or something, like most people are going to be at home anyway. So it might actually mean that we get more people contributing to these community updates. Monk's Mind, Body and Soul will be back at the normal time of 6 p.m. PST from this week and will be on Twitter. It's going to be on this time moving forward. We did try and have it on a different day. A different time. We tried to do it in the mornings, but I don't think attendance was working, and I think it was a bad time for the hosts. So we're going to go back to 6 p.m. PST. There's an education proposal, which is live for the snapshot vote. There will be a couple of more proposals coming out in the coming weeks. As always, we're looking for more people to come in and champion events. So if you have an event or you're part of a community and they want to do an AMA, an AMA exchange would be good. So they come into our server, we come into theirs. That would be amazing. Reach out to me or open a ticket and I can get that going. Find you a date that works for everybody. Or even if you want to start a group chat, however you want to do it, just let me know. And yeah, we're always on the hunt to get monks in front of more eyes and also get some good opportunities for our members. So from now on, Dizzy will be taking over recording of the events. As I mentioned before, Henry can't commit 100% of his time to this anymore. So he's got a lot of other things going on in real life. So
we'll miss you, Henry.
He's not going. He's just be around a little bit less. So yeah, it's Yeah, so Dizzy will be taking over the recording and uploading of the events. So if you guys don't already know, there's a new Scrum notification alert. I did mention this last week, but I'll just mention it for a couple more weeks until it's drilled in. So if you guys want to get the notifications on what the monks are doing on a daily basis, all you have to do is go to React roles and then opt in for the Scrum notification. You'll also get a notification when we go live. So even if you don't have anything to add to the Scrum, you can jump in and listen in. Yes. Metal Hydra and yeah. So I did touch on this last week. I only had one person reach out and say, yeah, I'd be keen, but we do need more people. So Metal Hydra and me, Stags, are wanting to get expressions of interest to see if anyone would be interested in helping us start up the Monks merch store. This would be a revenue share type position. When the store makes money, we all make money. And also the debt. We are also wanting to approach. So basically, what this store is going to be, he's saying, what this store is going to be a base. So we're obviously going to supply merch to our community, but then what we want to do is reach out to other communities who are lacking in that department and say, listen, let us take over your merch store. We'll obviously share some of the profits with them, and then we will obviously take some of the profits for us. So they build revenue. They also supply their members with some cool merch, and then we take a little piece off that. So we also blah 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 blah. So basically we want to make it a Monks brand business. So we are making money for ourselves because that's what we want to do. It's fairly easy to run and set up. It just takes time. All you'd have to do basically is keep an eye on the orders that are coming in, design the merch, like upload, drag, pretty much it. Get the logo, upload it, drag it onto where, like if it's a hoodie or a hat, you just drag it to where it needs to be, drop it, and then bang, that's pretty much it. And then upload it to a store. With that, we'll be needing like people who are good at design, and we'll need people who are good at sales. We'll be needing people who are good at outreach, and all of the money that comes in, there'll be a revenue. You're working on that. It will be you're not doing it for free, basically. Yeah, creating sales reports, etc., etc. Interested in that? Open a ticket or DM me. If you guys have a look through the channels, you'll notice that we've turfed a few. They weren't inactive. They were inactive for a couple of months. So there's a couple more I want to get rid of. I don't feel the need to have 2 voice channels. There's an owners chat that is only me that talks in it. It's me and yeah. So I probably can turf that soon. And yeah, there's a few little other ones that we could probably get rid of. I don't think anyone's playing Dank Memer at the moment since they changed it to yeah. So we'll have a little think about that, and we'll get rid of a few more just to make the channel a lot cleaner. So if you guys didn't know, last week we had 2 proposals out for a snapshot vote. That was proposal 8 and proposal 11. They both got voted in with 333 votes each. Voting yes and 0 votes for no. So congrats to our newly elected DAO project manager, which was Hydra. That was his proposal, and our reinstated CM and junior PM, which is me. Yeah, so yeah, guys, just want to appreciate you guys for giving us your vote. I'm not going to speak. Well, I'm going to speak for me now. I just want to say thank you guys for letting me do this. Like I love this community. I love you guys. I love doing this shit. So I appreciate you giving me your votes. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure Hydra does as well. Survey for crucial community feedback was put out last week. We had around 16 replies. Metal will go over the results next week. He's just going to get a deck line put all together, and they were a survey for DAO member, which initiatives the DAO should prioritize delivery on and delivery of, and DAO member feedback on what our purpose and mission should be. As I said, or I've said a couple times now, Henry will be taking more of a backseat role from Monks. He's not leaving Monks. He's just going to just be a bit less active, a bit less because he's got his own stuff going on. He's got projects and bots and all different stuff going on in the background. Also, he's working with a lot of different communities. So yeah, he's going to be spending a bit less time here, but it's not such a negative. Mean that we can we can hire new people, train them up how to do certain jobs, and then hopefully once they're trained to a level, we can train more community members up, and we can help everyone get jobs doing this stuff. So last week we put out an expression of interest for anyone who wished to join the team for moderating the server and like keeping the members safe, basically. And both Dizzy and Basil both reached out and said that they would be interested in doing it. They are both very highly active and respected members of the Monks community. So yeah, they reached out to us. Thought it was perfect. There's no point just having one or the other. So we said, boys, why don't we just do both? Have both of you guys. So it's looking like it's gonna happen. So they're going to be working with Metal and myself to get a proposal together, so we can put them in a position to do this. And yeah, so the plan is to get them to a point where they're professionals at it. Do some trainings, maybe a course around it. Train up other members of the community that want to do that, and we can make a little Monks brand. What do you call it? Someone help me here. Employment agency, basically, and we can help get members of our community that hold Monks. We can get them jobs in other communities doing that. So yeah, it should be very good. Did ramble on a little bit there, but I had a lot to cover. So that is me all done for community updates. I will pass this over now to Mr. Fire Convoy. Is he in here? Let me just have a look. Mr. Fire Convoy, are you live?
Yeah, sure. I'm here.
All right, mate. I'm just going to pass you over for education and multimedia production. So all yours, my
Yeah.
friend.
Appreciate it. Yeah, big thing is just asking folks for or against. Hop on the snapshot vote. It's available in the announcements. Make sure you make time to vote for that or against it if it might be. And working on the business plan. So that's really the big focus right now, is trying to figure out where we're going to go next as far as monetizing monks throughout the year. So it's going to be a little slower on the sort of weekly release of a video as we shift gears and try to identify a way to produce things in a manner that's going to generate revenue flow. So lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. So if you're wondering why we haven't seen a video coming out the last week or so, that's sort of what's going on. And some other follow-ups around the Splinterlands on the agenda this week to hopefully figure out what we might be able to do in that arena to drive some more attention in our direction. That's all I've got for today. Thank you.
Perfect. Next on the list, I don't know. Oh yeah, I see him in here. So I'm gonna pass you guys down over to Bud for a little brief alpha recap. Just keep in mind, Bud does have an alpha session straight after this one. So yeah, Monk. Bud. If you go off mute, bro, and give us a little weekly update, that would be amazing.
Yep. So as you guys know, we're going to be covering the indicator tonight. We'll be doing a back testing session with it with some real live market data to show you how it works. And yeah, I know that some people have been using it, so it'd be cool if you have been using it to come out to that call. Let me know how it's been. We can do, like Q&A, help people kind of fine tune what they're doing with theirs and stuff, as well. Because I know we had like 40 people asked to be added to that indicator, so we have quite a big engagement compared to what we're used to with people actually getting that indicator. So love to hear how it's working for some people. And but besides that, I was initially planning to have a proposal out for some alpha stuff in regards to the DAO and in regards to the alpha manager role and all that kind of stuff. But ran into a little hiccup with that and got to do a little bit more testing. Talked with Metal Hydro with that, so knows what's going on with that. But just keep you guys updated because I know some people were asking about that. But when it comes to investing with funds, want to make sure it's all good. And there was a slight change right when I was about to make that proposal with the prop firm. So just testing that change, take a few more weeks with that, and then we'll get that going. But besides that, for the next few weeks of classes, we're going to be doing back testing with the indicator. So if you want to learn that, you'll definitely learn really quickly with these back testing sessions, and look forward to seeing you guys there. But that's all for me. I'll pass it on.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Bud. The next I have on the list for weekly updates would be Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn, do you want to give us a little socials marketing update?
Yo. I don't really have much to say. I've just been doing the socials. I've tried to get access to LinkedIn because I can't post on there if I don't have admin access. And then also, if you have an internal and you created it yourself and you have a backstory, I would love the backstory so I can make it into a post and kind of share stories like that as well too. And yeah. Oh, actually, sorry, I am working on the graphics proposal because I will be taking over graphics unless anyone else is wanting to do graphics. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okie dokie, fantastic. Just touching on that. I forgot. I've lost my thought now. So I will pass this on over now to management, which is Metal Hydra.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm kind of in and out of reception. I think I've basically covered the crux of it before. I guess over this week, I'll just be working on those couple of proposals. So one on the treasury management, one on the incorporation, and hopefully we can get some legal support on that. Wink, wink, if possible, as well as just helping out and working with FIRE on the monetization of education. I think probably the biggest thing from my perspective is I want to figure out how we as a DAO can make some money, like what our core product will be. It's been a year since we've kind of gone and had a look at our strategy deck, and that was when the Ascension proposition was put forward. I don't want to change stuff. I do want to get feedback from you guys as to what your views are on how we can make money in a sustainable way and provide utility to our members. So if you guys have any feedback, just let us know. And that's pretty much it.
Right, perfect. I do have a little thing to bring up. So a few months ago, there was some Eternal winners that we did a little ceremony for very active people who have been helping us with this Monks brand. And you guys know who you are if you won one. Got selected to own one, I should say. So basically, we've got a little Eternals chat. If you have not already, put in your submission for which Eternal you want. Please do so. I'm going to be doing a Google form to collect everyone's wallet addresses. And then you also, regarding that, you need to sacrifice a monk. So you pick one that you want to sacrifice. All of its levels will stay the same. So this can be a strategic play, or it can be you don't have too many, you just want whatever. However you want to do it, you need to sacrifice one. The image gets the image gets changed, and so does some of the details in it. It's no longer, it becomes an Eternal. So the event for that is actually on next week at Thursday the 2nd at 7 p.m. PST, or if you are anywhere else in the world, it's actually Friday morning. So so Thursday the 2nd at 7 p.m. PST. That's when we'll be doing the Eternals event. I do see Fire in here, and I do see Squabber. I will post a chat into the wallet chat. Just need you both there for that. And yeah, also I didn't touch on it, but payments will be going out this week, as it is the last Friday of the month. So yeah, I should have mentioned that earlier. But payments go out this Friday, and then Eternals go out next Thursday. But yeah, I do not really have much more to add. We did run a little bit ahead of time. We're about 11 minutes early, which isn't a bad thing. Bud, are you ready to get cracking on your Bud Smart Money Tuesdays?